The reports of 42 person were on you. I never won. Try lose you, try them up on me. Well,
stop lying. This is not a beef. Nicki Minaj is having a full-blown crash out. Yeah, everybody keeps saying Nicki got beef. No, she doesn't. That's not beef, baby. That's a crash out. Nicki is crashing the fuck out in front of everybody all over the place. I told y'all this is what happens when you're not the hot thing anymore. See, the spotlight dimmed, and instead of her walking off gracefully, she is kicking and screaming and knocking everything over in the process. And I said it in the very beginning, the same way you enter the industry is the same way you're gonna leave it. She came in kicking and screaming, and she gonna leave kicking and screaming. But here's the thing. Insecurity is very loud. Confidence is quiet. And Nicki loud as hell right about now. Every other week it's a new rant or some new person she's mad at. So yeah, this ain't no little rap beef. This a whole crash out. A loud, public, slow motion crash. The only fix for something like this, honestly, is therapy and real friends and getting her ass off the internet. Because at this point, sis done burned down the whole bridge. What y'all think? Y'all think Nicki beefing or she actually having a full-blown crash out?
Nicki, what you won't do is talk about Beyonce. But you won't say Beyonce. She gonna call her a camel, y'all. She tried to call Beyonce a camel on Twitter just now. Nicki, nurse, police, help, somebody call somebody. Now is the time for your homegirls to be coming to your house and knocking at your motherfucking door like Gucci. They did Gucci Man. The hell your homeboys came and checked on him to see what was up with Gucci. Where your homegirls at? Cause now you doing the most. You must been coked out all night. I can see you now probably coked out all night. You probably ain't went to sleep. I know you ain't been asleep on that coke up high, fucked up. On Twitter just type. She going crazy. Y'all, she still at it. Now, as we speak, I went to her Twitter. It was like 55 seconds. She had just posted some. Don't you time you. She gonna say it today, y'all. Watch, mark my words. Today, she gonna say Beyonce name. Watch, and that's when we go see.
Nicki, copy this. You see Beyonce's pose? Can you copy this? What year is this from? 2004. Nicki, when did you come out? 2009. How did Beyonce copy you? How? Quick, copy this. Can you copy this? Can you copy this? What's that in her hand? Quick, copy all of these poses. Copy pose 1, pose 2, pose 3, pose 4, pose 5, pose 6. Copy this. Copy this. Copy this. Copy this. Copy this. Do you see who she's next to? Copy this. Exactly.
Nicki keep trying to come for Jay Z when in reality we all know you really want to come for Beyonce. Now I don't know what the possible beef could be between Nicki and Beyonce, but we all know she ain't never gonna put an at Beyonce. Cause you wanna know why? Cause she know Solange will whoop that ass. We already know how Solange get down. She don't ever do no words, no talking. She just go straight hands. We've seen it. We know. And Nicki knows too. Shoot, at this point, Mama Tina might get a few whacks in. Y'all better stop playing.
Nicki Minaj's fanbase have lost the complete plot. They've lost the plot. You lot are crazy. It's like a mental imbalance somewhere in some of y'all head. Like, you lot have actually lost the plot. The ones that's actually say have common sense, this doesn't concern you. The ones that's delusional, the ones an imbalance in their head, this is for you. Get out of Nicki Minaj's ass. She doesn't know who you are. She probably never will know who you are. You die-hard fans need help. You need serious help. The way I see some of you in the comment section going ham for Nicki Minaj, cussing up people, basically you lot are doing what she's doing. You lot are attacking Cardi's children as well. I'm not saying that the body crew ain't doing the same thing. But the reason why I'm specifically coming at the Barbs in particular is because y'all are just a different breed. I remember there was one time someone came out and said an opinion on this TikTok app. They came out and said an opinion about Nicki Minaj. Why did the Barbs get his account deleted? And me personally, I ain't afraid. Like I say my piece and I say what I want to say. I ain't afraid of what anybody has to say because what I'm saying is the truth. The same way y'all are riding for Nicki Minaj, do y'all ride for your own friends like that? When people talking shit about your friends, when your friends get into arguments, y'all ride for your friends or do you just watch from the sidelines? Oh, but because it's Nicki Minaj, y'all want to talk up, y'all want to pipe up in the comments. It's actually so sad to see like both fan bases are enabling this type of crap. This is probably what, day 4? And this is still going on? Every Bob's argument, oh, Nicki's the queen of rap. She's the queen of rap. Okay, we get it. Like, she's one of the best female rappers out there. We get it. We get it. Like, we understand, yeah. Nicki Minaj, bar for bar, nobody's taking her. I hear it. But when she's wrong, y'all gotta hold her accountable. If you're a real supporter and a real fan, you would hold the person accountable. You wouldn't just ride on their bullshit and jump on the bandwagon and be like, yeah, let me cuss Cardi B's child as well because she's doing it. Sheep mentality. Sheep mentality. And I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm saying what I'm saying. I said what I said. It's not all Bobs. I want to make that very crystal clear. It's not all of you. Some of you actually like are reasonable enough to understand that when this woman is wrong, she's wrong. But some of you, I've heard some of you say as well, oh, no matter what, mother can't be wrong in my eyes. What? Sorry, I would never understand the level how some people worship celebrities. Like, it's actually so scary. Like, I would never understand it.
Y'all really trying to figure out why the hell Nicki Minaj is throwing shade at Beyonce, and I'm trying to figure out how y'all don't remember timeline events. I'm gonna run it back for you. Way back in the day, Beyonce came out with Flawless. Who was on the remix? Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj and Beyonce was supposed to do a whole project together running under Rock Nation, but all of that shit came to a crash and halt the day that Nicki Minaj stood up there with her pedophile brother and let the words "people should be able to love who they want to love" come out her fucking mouth. If y'all don't know nothing else about Beyonce, y'all should know that she is the most unproblematic person in the world. Anybody who brings drama or a bad reputation to her name, baby, she walked the other fucking way. And she did. As she should. Cause what you mean, anybody should be able to love whoever the fuck they want to love. Nicki Minaj could have came back from that, but no, she didn't come back. She couldn't have came back. Why? Because Nicki Minaj doubled down on the whole pedophile loving situation. When she sat up here and paid for lawyers and court fees and put money on the books of her brother and her uncle, who's a known pedophile. Y'all don't realize that after she endorsed her uncle's pedophilia, even Young Money stopped fucking with Nicki Minaj. She could have did the work to come back, but she didn't. She sealed her fate when she sat up there and married Kenneth ass. The amount of evil that you have to have in your soul to purposefully go and look for a murdering, raping pedophile and marry him in order to inherit his street credibility is mind-boggling. And the reason why she did it is even more mind-boggling. Like, you're in competition with a woman who is 10 years younger than you. You went and got a husband who had a tougher street cred than the woman that is 10 years younger than you. But the problem is that instead of going to get somebody with the street cred of being tough, as in they like to fight, or maybe they're a shooter, they sold a little drugs. No, you went and got somebody who's a murdering, raping pedophile. It ain't the same. Offset is known for a little bit of violence and selling drugs. That's it. Then Kenneth ass, Mr. I'm so fucking tough, 13 years older than Offset, by the way, decides that he want to go and clap off at Offset while he's on probation, which gets him 3 years of house arrest. What? Who wants to deal with somebody who is married to somebody like that? Your husband can't go to no family functions, can't go to a park, can't take your kid to fucking school. Why would you think that Beyonce is gonna want to deal with that? Huh? Never. She would never in her life attach her name to somebody like Nicki Minaj.
And to say that Beyonce and Jay Z are copying you and Kenneth the pedo Pearson, is diabolical, girl. I thought you could not get no more delusional than what the fuck you was, girl. You was beyond Kanye crazy. Cause what, girl? What? Bitch! The pictures that you put up, I take those all the time with my friends, bitch! Chabu! How is you cool? Girl, get the fuck out of here.
Is she implying that she's about to start talking about Beyonce's children? Beyonce's children? Are you lady?
And like I said yesterday, this beef is not with Jay Z and Cardi B, it's with Beyonce. Because we're going to get to you in a minute. And now is not the time to be relaxing. And I understand you are retired, but you got to get on your Zoom. Now, shout out to Monty, because I saw your tweet before we got into the next series of tweets what we're going to get to. Now, Monty says, we're getting a little too close to you mentioning Beyonce's name. Now, after I saw Monty's tweet, I then saw Nicki Minaj had posted this. She said, once I saw the camel, she's talking about Beyonce. She's calling Beyonce camel. Copying me and Zoo is Kenneth Petty, posed this, I was like, and then somebody had posted a picture of Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty and Beyonce and Jay Z. Nicki Minaj replies back and said, there are more, LOL, just like this one. Then Nicki Minaj proceeds to post this, and you're probably thinking, who is Kathy White? Then Nicki Minaj proceeds to post Kathy White and Ramir. Now, you know, Ramir is the boy or the man who was claiming that Jay Z is his father. She goes on to say, moms both died so young under such uncanny circumstances. I don't know. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Now, if you don't know who Kathy White is, I'm not going to get into the crazy conspiracy theory, but this thread here I had reposted. And this person who goes by Beyonce Theory goes down the whole timeline about how this woman, may her soul rest in peace, by the name of Kathy White, has been alleged for decades of being Blue Ivy's mother. She was a publicist at the time who was really close friends with Claudia Jordan, and she had died. And people have been claiming for decades that she is the mother of Blue Ivy, which is so, again, strange. Now, in this thread by Beyonce Theory, they go down the full timeline of stating that the reason for the smear campaign behind Kathy White's death was simply started by a blogger who was paid by Claudia Jordan's ex-boyfriend to smear her. And from there, the whole conspiracy theory took off. Now, after Nicki Minaj posted this, the internet has been under fire. Well, her and the Barbs and now the Beehive have joined in on the campaign to get this woman to be quiet, because calling Beyonce a camel and then accusing her of not birthing any of her children is already crazy in and of itself. But what's even crazier is the fact that Nicki Minaj has gone on this tirade bashing women and mothers on the internet as well as their children. Now, I'm going to be following this story closely because it's Barbs and Beehive now going toe to toe. But if I see anything else, I'm going to keep you guys posted.
Nicki Minaj now says that Beyonce and Jay Z have been copying her and her husband's photo poses for years, and gives an example and said that there are so many other poses that they have stolen from her. I thought yesterday Nicki Minaj took it to the depths of hell by saying what she said about Cardi's child. I didn't think I thought she was going to stop. And this is coming from a huge Nicki Minaj fan. I'm talking about back in her mixtape days before she even signed to Young Money. I'm talking about could spit her verses line for line and ad-lib them too. Just let it be. Let it be. You are ruining your legacy, ma'am. This was Cardi's moment. And keep in mind, I'm a huge Cardi B fan too. But Nicki, this is beyond embarrassing. Log off. Somebody from her team needs to log her off and have her sit down.